Today we are going to talk a little bit about crop plots. So I'm sure going down the highway you have seen these areas with little blocks of corn, soybeans, wheat, barley, different crops, canola, and they have all these nice signs by them. The purpose of these is so farmers can come out and get a glimpse of the different varieties and how they react in the same situation. I'm more familiar with soybeans, so we're going to talk a little bit more about those. As a producer, if I'm coming out to look at the soybean plot, I am going to look and see how the different plants, if they are a bushy bean or a tall bean, I am going to see how they handle different resistance to diseases, different pests. They are starting now to look at population, plant health, physiology, and different characteristics, not only just the certain variety that you're planting. You see on the signs there's a number. Well, what that number signifies is the variety of the seed, and each seed number corresponds with how that plant, that soybean, is going to grow in different areas. What we would plant here close to the Canadian border is going to be totally different than what someone is going to plant down by Bismarck or say Fargo, and then even as you start moving south into South Dakota. Those numbers are going to change. But say the temperatures are changing in our area, so here we can see when they're going to start to die, their growing degree days, how long that it's going to take before they turn brown. So we can either adjust and possibly use a different seed that we may not have always used, depending on how our growing season have changed. There's also beans that are offensive and defensive based on your soils, because we have a lot of different soils, especially in this county. Some guys plant a more offensive bean that just flourish on really, really good soil. And then there's defensive beans that say maybe are in sandy soil or places where they don't hold as much moisture. They're always going to be fighting. So here you can get a look and see, oh, that bean does really good here because we know the soil's here. We can see compared to our farms. Farmers want to know if they're going to fill those pods out really well. Some things that may affect it too is if they were stressed at flowering, if different herbicides or pesticides that were sprayed, if those affected it. So they are just very, very helpful tools, and kind of like a trial, but with a whole bunch of different kinds and a whole bunch of different varieties and a whole bunch of different companies to give you the very, very best choice for what you want to seed in the future based on your farm, your soils, and the results from the plots.